All right, good Friday evening, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of Inside the Sandstorm with your host, Gamecock Chuck, and my good buddy, the Deal Maker. Gamecock Sports with the Deal Maker. Go check his channel out. Subscribe to his channel. Make sure everybody goes watches his videos and subs and everything. Uh, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping out of the way. Whenever y'all come in, make sure you hit that like button, please. That way this thing gets pushed out through the algorithm, gets more people watching, more people viewing. If you don't like it, share it with somebody. Send it to somebody. Hit the thumbs up anyway. That way, YouTube says, okay, this ain't a bad show, and it'll probably get somebody else out there that will like it. So make sure you do that. Subscribe to the channel if you like Gamecock stuff. I really don't know what the hell you're waiting on. You should already be subscribed to this channel. You should be subscribed to the Deal Makers channel. You should be subscribed to Carolina Jackpots channel. You should be subscribed to Always Cocky with Rooster. You should be subscribed there as well, where you get all your non-sunshine pumping bullshit. We don't do that. So y'all should be subbed to all these channels. What's up, Jordan? How you doing?
Good, man. I just getting over a sinus infection, head cold, COVID, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. This thing's been on me for about 3 days and just jumped on me all of a sudden. And I'll be honest with you, I've been down and out for 2 days, but I'm gaining ground.
There you go, man. There you go. But I want to kick this off a little different tonight.
Okay.
I didn't tell you this, but I want to put something out there. This is my favorite game of the year when it comes to football, and I'm not talking about because we're playing Kentucky. If some of y'all may or may not know some of my backstory, my history.
I know where you're going.
My son was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 5 years old. He battled it for 3 years, beat it with the help of the good Lord above and modern medicine. He's cancer-free, and he's thriving. He's 15 years old and freshman in high school. But this game that's coming up Saturday, and I think it's all across the SEC, I'm not sure. But they're playing a game, and it's called Curing Kids with Cancer, I believe is what it's called.
Correct.
I remember mentioned that the other day in his press conference. And to me, this game means that means a lot more to me than just a game of football, just seeing what my son dealt with. And not only him, but so many other kids. 1 in 5 children every year. 1 in 5 kids that are diagnosed with cancer don't have the opportunity to have a life like you, the Deal Maker, myself. If you got kids, them, they are fighting a losing battle. Okay. Right now, as we speak, some parents are having their heart tripped out because their kid probably won't see Christmas. And that's the sad reality of cancer.
Correct.
Every day, hundreds of thousands of kids are diagnosed with cancer. And it breaks my heart because I had my 19-year-old son, his good friend, since childhood, when they were like a couple months apart, he actually died of Hodgkin's lymphoma when he was 12 years old. So let that sink in. I mean, Deal Maker, he's got kids. I got kids, of course. I'm sure a lot of people watching has kids. It's more than just about football. And we can get on here and we can scream and yell and cuss and talk about football and banter back and forth with other fans. But in the grand scheme of things, life is a valuable thing, and you shouldn't take it for granted.
And it is. And I told Sveven the other day from Germany, this is our, and this is the way I look at it, and a lot of people might not. Football to us is our pastime. It takes away from our reality of life, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's our happy mechanism, supposedly. It's our happy mechanism. And, at that moment, for 3 hours every Saturday for, a 3-month span, and this is And you know, other sports do the same thing. Don't get me wrong, but football for us, I mean, we're lifelong football fans, and it takes away from reality. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to support St. Jude's, Shriners Hospital, Ronald McDonald House. You know,
yeah, your local cancer hospital, whichever does pediatric cancer, support them, show them love, man. And next year, if the Lord's willing, and I'm still on YouTube, I want to dedicate the whole month of September to seeing if I can raise some money on here, like do live shows for the games, and hopefully I can get some people on here to contribute. And all the money that I raise is going to go to the local pediatric hospital that my son went to in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So that's my plans for next year. So I know that's down the road because September is almost over, and September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. So next September, I want y'all to come back and support me and come check us out. And if you feel it in your heart to give next year, then I will greatly appreciate it. So that's just throwing out the future thing. But tonight we're going to talk about Kentucky, and we're going to give our preview and prediction. Hopefully we open up here a little bit and have some people come on and talk it up about the game and what they're expecting to see and everything. So, yeah, so I just wanted to get that out of there. And, yeah, so
well,
I don't open up a whole lot to a bunch of people. So,
well said, my friend. Well said.
But, yeah, man, we got Kentucky coming up Saturday or tomorrow night, 7:45 under the lights, Williams-Brice. Should be a good game. Should be a good weather. From what I heard, you might have said, you told me today it's supposed to rain. I don't know. I don't live down there, but from what I heard, it's supposed to be good weather. We'll see.
Well, I'll tell you this: if it's good weather, it'll shock the hell out of me. Because right now it's been raining for about 45 minutes, and I'm not talking about just no sprinkle rain. I'm talking about cats and dogs raining.
Wow. Yeah.
And lightning popping. All high school games are canceled right now. They're in the damn locker room. And the exact same things expected for tomorrow. So,
we'll see. Hopefully we can get it in and or get it kicked off and get it finished in a 3.5 hour, 4 hour span. Don't take an all night like the first game, or no, the second game, the SC State game. Don't take all night to get that thing under. What's up, Octavian, Rooster, Quentin? How y'all doing? Octavian said we better win. Hey, we're hoping so, man. We should. We should. But I don't know if you've had a chance to look at Kentucky any at all. But I mean, when I look at Kentucky, man, there's opportunities for us to get right tomorrow night.
There are, and excuse me for clearing my throat again, y'all. I've been sick all week long, and I'm getting about 85% right now. The last few days I've been down and out. I don't know whether it's COVID or whatever it was, but I don't go to the doctor and I don't take medicine. I mean, I think that stuff will kill you just as fast as drinking liquor every day. So,
yep.
Anyway, long story short, if I keep clearing my throat, that's why. But I've looked at Kentucky. And Kentucky is typical Kentucky. I mean, there's not really anything shocking about them. It's really not. Got a hell of a running back. A couple of them. They got a quarterback, this young boy, their starter. I guess he's injured, or maybe they benched him. I don't know. Maybe both. Seems to be pretty good. But Kentucky's going to play damn good on the lines, like they always do. They're going to be tough up front. But it's a very beatable team.
Yeah. What's up, Michael C. Rogers? Big Barney Ross. Rob has SEC bias. How y'all doing? Yeah, you're right, man. They got two running backs that runs hard. The offensive line's a veteran group. They got over 170 starts between the five. they don't call it a big blue wall for nothing.
No.
They moved the line. They able to move the line. Now the quarterback, I kind of disagree with you. I mean, he's a redshirt freshman, and looking at his stats, I haven't watched the videos, but I mean, he's basically a 50% completion.
He's serviceable.
I mean,
he's serviceable.
Yeah, he's serviceable, but I mean, they got receivers around him. It's just getting the ball to him. Being able to get the ball to him. And if we can put pressure on him, that's going to make it difficult.
Well, Big Barney just said something, and I got notified about, I guess, what was that peckerhead about an hour ago? You sent me the message. Yeah, Wilcox got arrested today, but at the end of the day, he ain't had a carry all year long, Big Barney. So, I mean, what's that?
The leading running back from last year. Now they're running back this year is what, McGowan and Dowdell?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they tough, hard-nosed runners. And, I mean, if we don't play solid defense, if we ain't fitting them gaps, if we ain't making sure tackles, wrapping up like Clayton White, like Clayton White said in his press conference, it could be a long night, man. It could be a long night. And I hate to be that way, but that tackling's got to get better on defense.
It does. That's my big concern. But, right now it's raining cats and dogs here. I don't know what it's doing exactly in Columbia, which is, 48 miles that way.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's going to be a wet, soggy field. My biggest concern is, and I know I've stood on this mountaintop for years and screamed it, and nobody wanted to listen to me, but all of a sudden, everybody's listening to me now. If we can't run the ball, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, we got to establish the ground game. Right now it's light drizzle in Columbia, according to the weather app. And it's supposed to rain off and on all night till about noon, and then clear up. That's just according to the weather app. I don't go by that. My wife does. She always said, well, look at the weather app. And I was like, I don't believe a damn weather app. I go outside and look. I want to verify it.
A weatherman and a weather app's kind of like a politician and a football coach. They tell you what you want to hear, and it ain't never damn right.
We've been hearing that shit all year, the last couple of years, actually, about our offensive line. We definitely got to establish a run on offense. And honestly, there's yards to get through the air, man. I think Lenore's can have a big game. If we can protect him, I think we can have a big game in the air tomorrow night, because Kentucky's giving up they're like 123rd and 123rd in passing defense. They given up. Let's see, they gave up 300 and some yards to, was it Eastern Michigan or something like that? And they give up 235 to Ole Miss and 200 and I forgot what it was to Toledo. 200, it was something like that. They give up quite a bit of yards through the air. Well, so I think there's some.
But here's the catch-22 on that. Ole Miss can sling the ball, and they held it pretty damn tight with them.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch that game, but yeah, they did.
I didn't watch the game. I watched highlights of the game.
I can't tell you why it was so close. I don't know if maybe Kentucky just was able to stop them, got some stops, and was able to just hang in there with them. I don't know. I didn't watch it, so the only person.
Rumor has it, Beamer said it out loud on Tuesday in his presser every week. That he's had hard conversations with staff and players. Rumor has it that he was telling the truth. That's what rumor has, okay? Now, who's going to be calling the offensive line come tomorrow night? I can't answer that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be paying real close attention when they do show the sideline and we substitute of what's really happening. Some friends of ours, one of them's in here right now, thinks that we won't see a huge change until the bye week, which is next week. Can't disagree with him there. But at the end of the day, I know our defense struggled tackling. Tremendous.
Uh-huh.
But that is not the root cause of our issues. Our defense has very few penalties. Our offensive line is the reason of not having run lanes, not having pass blocking, and 70% of our penalties.
Yeah.
So, is it going to change from Saturday to Saturday? Hell, I don't know. How do you change it that fast?
I don't know, man.
And we have two offensive linemen. We have two offensive linemen on the
on the injury report, yeah.
Like injured. They ain't even reserved. They on the injured list. I mean, they out.
Yeah, Nolan Hay and Casey Henry, both of them are out. Brownlow Dindy should be good to go from what I heard, and Judge Collier should be good to go as well. What's up, Michaels, Vin, Nate's here and there. How y'all doing? Welcome in. But yeah, I don't know how you change it in a 7-day span. Maybe like you said, like some other people saying, hopefully by the bye week we'll start seeing some seeing if it's working, I guess. Maybe we'll start seeing the fruits of the labor of it.
But you know what, buddy? If we don't win this game, that's going to be a day late and a dollar short.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. If we don't win this game,
oh yeah, man.
What kind of season are we going to have?
Yeah, and Jackpot said something earlier today. I watched his video, and he said that I guess along the lines of that, somebody. I think he alluded to the fact that somebody was given another chance, or going to be given another opportunity to get it right or something.
He was referring to Teasley, I do believe.
Yeah. If that's the fact, and we go out, and let's say we go out and dominate the line of scrimmage, open up run lanes, be able to pass the ball, what if that's just a product of Kentucky? Maybe Kentucky has had a bad night. Okay, and you
maybe they have their best night.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just saying. I'm trying to bring this back to the point of what Jackpot said there, of giving him another opportunity to get it right. And Shane Beamer said, okay, he got it right. And then the next couple of weeks we go out and we go back to the same way we were before. What if it's a product of who we play and not really improvement, is what I'm saying. So now you just prolonging keeping that guy around. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with it?
No, I see exactly where you're going with it. And he actually referred it to with his experience being in grocery retail.
Mm-hmm.
You're 15% up in sales, which I think is a great analogy. But your produce department is actually down 6%. So every other department did well, but you're down in this department. And I think that's a great analogy. I mean, from my experience and what I've done for a living is in sales as well, but different kind of sales than his, not grocery.
Yeah.
When you run car dealerships, your biggest money makers is the front end, and the front end is being your sales department. That's your biggest money maker.
Yeah.
You have costs, which are like your detail shop, your body shop, and your biggest expense is your parts and your overall shop. You know what I'm saying? That's your biggest expense. But if you can get those, in all honesty, from experience, if you can get your service department and parts to almost break even, and then you take your sales, I mean, you have costs that's not going to profit any money. And that's where the detail shop and all that comes into play. That's not going to profit anything. And you have to play that into the cards, okay? But if your sales are here and your service is here, if you can get your service to here, then you're in the green all the way across the board, if that makes sense. And I
Yeah.
think that's the point he was trying to make. And I can just talk from my experience. If you have one department that's failing and you have three that's successful, then nobody pays attention to it.
Yeah.
But if you have three that's failing and one that's successful, then everybody throws the flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what the hell's going on? You're not doing your job. Why do we have three departments failing? And I think that's what he was referring to.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of times, like last year, a pass was given because we had, how many sacks we have last year? 41, 42?
It was in the 40s, 40 something, yeah.
Yeah.
41, 42, 46.
Which is one of the most horrible in the country.
Yeah.
But a pass was given because we got one of the greatest quarterbacks in the country.
Yeah.
And we racked off 6 wins in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
But and his point is, and I agree 100%. Why in the hell wasn't that a screaming red going, hey, we got major issues here.
Yeah.
If we can fix this issue, then our quarterback will be great. Our offense will be great. Our running backs will be great. Our receivers will be great.
Yeah.
And I think that was the point he was making. And I get it. If you look at it from a business, and I know a lot of people say, those are kids playing football. It's not a business. No, hey, it's a $1 billion business. Okay. It is a business. If you, as a CEO, if you look at it, he's allowed people to stay in jobs that don't need to have jobs. And that I can't answer why.
Yeah. I'm with Rooster. He said Texas had 2 years of chances. Yeah. I mean, what more do you need to see as far as Beamer to realize that it ain't working? I mean, what you think 1 game, 2 games is going, or giving a couple more chances is going to?
I'm not going to call out where you work, but I'm going to give a little information, but I'm still not going to say where you work. If you walked into work tomorrow and you had 450 orders you had to pick and load, okay? And you didn't load but 300 of them, pick and load but 300 of them. Well, ain't so many days going to go by before somebody's going to come to your ass and say, hey, Bo, you ain't cutting the mustard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Big Barney Ross wanted to know who's our center tomorrow. R, what's up, R? How you doing?
Shit, it might be me.
It's probably the only one it could be would be Boaz Stanley, and I think Rob has an SEC bias, said he didn't want to see Boaz being the center. I think that's what he said earlier. And I think who was it? Rodney Newsom that did it last week.
Newsom.
So
I think you'll see Newsom back there. But let's talk about a sore subject. We all know how horrific the line is, right?
Uh-huh.
We all have X, Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it, you know. And I can't remember the guy that put the video out there. We were second and goal. And the play was set up absolutely. I mean, it was a damn touchdown. I'm telling you, it was a damn touchdown. The tight end beat his man. He had about 2 steps on him in the end zone. And our running back, Free Sue that I hollered all summer long and told y'all, don't worry about this deal. Don't worry about this deal. He was in there. He came from a smaller conference. He's now playing the SEC. You talking about 320-pound damn defensive lineman that can run to 40 and 4.5. He rolled on the ground like a damn hot potato trying to trip him up. Rolled on the damn ground.
Yeah.
We do have a 2-car NBA. We also have 2 vehicles in the water. NBA.
Let me address something. Sven, ain't nobody said Beamer was not a bad coach or is a good coach. Nobody said he ain't a good coach.
No,
He just
no,
don't make. He's not making the best decisions.
He's too damn. He's young and loyal. That's his damn problem.
Yeah. Nobody on here said he's a bad coach.
No.
Nobody said that.
But going back to what I said, we had our starting number one running back, and I don't like to talk about these young men, but you know what? This cat's damn 25, 26 years old, so he's an adult at this point. Ran up to the guy, fell down 2 feet in front of him, and rolled like he was going to do something. Rolled to his feet, to his ankles. He stepped right over him. Slammed right over him. Got to our damn quarterback. I mean, I can talk about the line all day long and nobody will change my damn opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But when you got a guy running that free and clear, there's a reason why you got a running back. And you got a running back that's never played in this league that can't take the lickings from the big tickings.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed it.
Yeah. Like we said before we come on air, I think they had the wrong running back in there to block for that play. If they'd had Fuller or Attaway, I think that play would have developed. But like you said, that was probably one of the worst attempts at trying to make a block I think I've seen in a long time.
I mean, you might as well poop down your leg and quit.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, P Digits? How you doing? He's going to take the points in the bye tomorrow against Clemson. So there you go.
Well, you probably be winning then.
Yeah, you're going to come out looking good then. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the game. I don't know where I'm at as far as my prediction right now. I'm still thinking right as we talking. But
I got mine. They ain't no more thinking about it. I made my mind up yesterday.
Yeah, like I said, there's some yards to be had through the air against this Kentucky defense, and we'll see. But yeah, so you want to go ahead and lay out yours or what?
Yeah, I can.
And then we'll take some people to come on if they want to and discuss.
All right, it's gonna be a typical Kentucky, South Carolina. It's not going to be fun to watch. Okay, this game is not going to be fun to watch. I don't give a rat's ass. And Michael, you're not far off, brother. You're damn not far off from what I'm about to pick. But
look at Rooster score. Oh.
I took Kentucky plus 6.5, but we win 9-3. Rooster, come on, you know better than that.
Yeah, William Joyce, baby. Woo woo.
Rooster knows better than that. he just being funny. Not going to be a fun game to watch. Probably going to be raining. Field's going to be wet for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to call it right now. 23-17, South Carolina. If you're going to place a bet on this game, I wouldn't take either team. I would place it on the under 47 points. That's what I would do. Because it ain't going to get there.
Oh, man.
That's it. 23-17.
Yeah. Well, Michael made a good point. He said, no way we score more than 20 points because what we average less than 20 a game. So, actually, offensively, we average probably about, 13 a game, maybe?
Yeah, but I still think – I don't think we pull it off by for whatever reason, defensive score or special team score is going to put us 7 more on the board than what we're going to score offensively.
Mm-hmm.
23-17. That's it. That's my call.
Like I said, man, I've been all over the place with this game, man. Like I said, the defense has got to play better. If they can tackle, if they can stop the two-headed monster of Kentucky or two-headed running back room of Kentucky with getting McGowan and Dowdle, I really like our chances. But if we have another game like Maud Hardy running all up and down the field on us, it can be like I told you earlier. It can be a long night for South Carolina. Man,
Call it. I want to hear it.
Oh my goodness! I don't think South Carolina. I think South Carolina's going to put up 23 points, maybe, kind of like you said.
Okay.
But I think Kentucky's going to put up 20.
So we're not far off.
No.
So you would still take the under, right? Under 47 points.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. The way we've been playing offensively, yeah. They're going to have to come out there and do better than what they've done the first 4 games. What's up, Sunny Side Up? Big Barney Ross thinks that's funny. But no, I've been back and forth with this game, man. I really, like I said, there's a whole lot left to be desired for the Gamecocks when it comes to this game. And I watched Big Barney Ross's preview and prediction. That was fucking hilarious. I don't know if you watched it or not, but that was hilarious. I can't match that, but it was funny. And if South Carolina does beat Kentucky, I think he said this in his video. He said something to the fact that a lot of Gamecock fans are going to think that we're great or something like that. Well, no, I'm not. I'm not going to be one of them guys because they still got a lot to show me. So, yeah.
23. Rooster said 23 must mean we get a punt return. Schuler can't get us above 20 points. I said that. Defense or special teams are going to score 7. Well, 6. And then special teams will score the extra, the PAT. So that would be 7. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, Rooster.
Yeah. But it would not shock me if Kentucky won this game, though. I will say that. And I agree with R. He said Kentucky can run the ball down our throat.
Well, so. Yeah, I mean, I called it at halftime. If y'all were watching our live last week, at halftime, I said it out loud. I told Chuck, I said, all they got to do is run the ball. In the second half, they're going to win this game. Yeah. And I meant, Missouri. That's all they had to do because we couldn't stop them. We couldn't stop them, and we were shooting ourselves in the foot. And guess what they did?
Exactly that.
They ran exactly right that.
Yep.
And in the post game, Eli Drinkwitz said exactly as much. They said, "Were you ever worried?" He said, "At halftime, no. I looked at the stats and I'm like, they can't stop us. We're just going to run the ball." Mm-hmm. And he was never concerned at all, and I don't blame him. It's just like Georgia against Tennessee. Kirby went in the locker room and he was like, "Shit, all we got to do is run the ball," and that's what they did.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just, it's X's and O's. It's football, gentlemen, ladies, who's ever in here. I mean, it's just football. Facts are facts. Nate said 27-13, Sackhecky.
What's up, Nate? Big Barn Ross said if we have 100 yards of penalties, Kentucky. He likes Kentucky. Oh, yeah, well, that's
Big Barney, if anybody rushes for -9 yards and 100 yards of penalties, I ain't need help. I don't give a shit whether you're something or high. You ain't gonna win no damn ball game against nobody.
Somebody made a comment earlier. Where was that at? Said that they were. Hold on, let me get back to it. Dang it, where was it at? Oh yeah, R said he went to Sam's Sunday after church. Said there's a lot of people coming out with new TVs. Said he assumed they had been watching the South Carolina Clemson game.
Well, talk about that now. I make a joke out of this all the time, but it's the truth too. If you want to go somewhere on Sunday and eat Sunday dinner, you go to Sam's Club. Because you got a membership. You pay for that every year to get in. All you got to do is walk around and around and get them samplers. By the time you leave there, you full, Bo. They got them samplers on every corner.
So is that where you took your wife for your anniversary dinner?
No, that's where I took her for our first date.
Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man.
My granddaddy made a joke years ago when I was a kid when Sam first came about.
Uh-huh.
We always used to go to Ryan's Steakhouse on Sundays.
Uh-huh.
Don't even exist no more. Ryan's. Maybe one of them does, but I ain't seen one in years. And he told Nanny, and they called each other Mom and Daddy, okay? And she said, "We going to Ryan's, Daddy?" And he said, "Mm-mm." So we going to Sam's Club. There's some stuff we need to buy, and I'm gonna take y'all to dinner. And she said, "Take us to dinner." He said, "Mm-hmm." And he grinned from ear to ear, had that cigarette bouncing, in the corner of his mouth. He grinned from ear to ear. We walked in there. We got that first sampler tray. He said, "Look here, this is the first of about 14. By the time we leave here, we'll be full up and bought us some groceries too."
Oh, man. But let me go ahead and put the link in here so we can get some people that may want to talk.
Nate said they used to do the same damn thing at Sam's. See there? I ain't the only one.
Yeah, I don't go to Sam's. I can't stand going to Sam's, man.
Well, when I lived up there in North Carolina, I had one a block away.
I don't like a bunch of congested area, and it's usually packed in there.
But we had a small one, and they actually shut it down back in 2017 or 18 and turned it into a distribution center.
Okay.
But boy, now I'm telling you, in the gas, man, you could buy gasoline there 10 cents cheaper than you could anywhere else. They had a little gas station on the outside. I love that place.
Yeah, I don't go to Sam's, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, they do have free samples throughout, and yeah, I guess you could fill up on it if you wanted to.
Big Barney Ross said he walks up and the sampler puts the close sign up and walks off with the samples. I mean, good God almighty, look how big you are. Of course they did.
All right, the link's out there if anybody wants to hop on here and tell us how wrong we are or whatever. If you agree with us, that's fine too. If you disagree, that's good as well. But P. Digit says Sam's is great. Like I said, I don't like congested areas, man.
But in all honesty, just yeah, I know you know where it's at, Nate. But at the end of the day, let's just talk about things you use, necessities in the household. Washing powders, paper towels, toilet paper. There's no better place to buy it in, but if you got somewhere to store it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buy it in bulk, and if you do the average on what you're spending for it you're saving a whole lot of money. But I mean, because the grocery store and Walmart, hell, you pass by there, your debit cards will get swiped for $100, and you ain't even got to stop. I mean, it's to me, that's the way to do it, and that's what we've always done. Now we've tried the grocery store and Walmart route, but I mean, it seems like every other week you're going back to get the same thing over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah. All right, what's up, Sven? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hill State.
Yeah, y'all got a big one this weekend, huh?
We have not a big game. We have a normal game.
Tennessee.
What? Who the fuck is Tennessee?
Who is Tennessee?
Yeah.
Spin, let me say this to you, buddy. I'm gonna give you my opinion of Tennessee, okay? You're married, right?
I was married. I was married over 30 years. My lady passed away.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's okay.
But in Tennessee, I've been married 20 years come March. But in Tennessee, they married their first cousin.
I know that.
And they got a coach that runs a gimmick offense and no defense. And
Heupel is a damn.
Georgia deserved to lose the game they beat them in. Georgia deserved to lose that game, but Georgia did two things. They ran the damn football and they never gave up. That's how they won that game.
Mississippi State last year went 2-10 and never gave up. Not against Texas, not against Georgia, not against Florida. Even when we went down against Arkansas by 40, we never gave up. Never. So, and this is a point where a head coach can better his team. If you have a team who only cares about collecting checks and counting money and don't care about how can I get better, how can my team get better, you never will win anything. So, and Tennessee is full of these guys. I mean,
let me ask you this, Finn. I don't know how long you've been following college football. I know you got a child at Mississippi State. Is that correct?
My child is in the mid-30s now.
Okay.
And he lives in Vancouver, British Columbia.
I thought you said you had a child at Mississippi State.
Yeah, my dad-in-law is originally from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Okay.
So, and he was an Air Force lieutenant. So, and he was over in Germany for over 40 years.
Well, let me tell you this. Tennessee ain't won a damn thing in a decade.
In a decade?
Damn,
in 30 years. In 27 years. The last time they were relevant was when Mississippi State lost on their own in the SEC championship game in 1998. We should have won this game. We were the better team as Tennessee. But Tim Martin and Billy Ratliff made the play they had to make at the end, and we lost the game. We had enough chances. We should blow these guys out.
They ain't won shit in over a decade.
Yeah.
They run a six-play offense. That's all they run.
Yeah. Public
they
screens.
have no defense. And I'm
Public
telling
screens.
you, if what I've seen out of Mississippi State this year goes in there and runs the ball, 70% of the time they in possession of the ball and burns clock, they'll win this football game. And I'm telling you.
This is the wrong answer. And I tell you why. The strength of Tennessee's team is the defensive line. This is the strength. We have two really, really good running backs. What we have to do is to curve up the second worst secondary in the SEC, and that is Tennessee. They have 3 injured players, and one of them is a top 5 pick in the next draft. They are all injured, and they are not coming back until 2 weeks, 3 weeks, what I heard. And Shapen is not an elite quarterback, but he's a senior, and he is at least a top 20 quarterback in football, at least. He won a Big 12 championship, and he leads all of NCAA in passes completed over 45 yards, bomb after bomb. That's how we won the Arizona State game. Second play of the game, boom, 53 yards downfield, touchdown. And the last play of the game, bomb down 48 yards, touchdown. If Shapen has 2-3 seconds in the pocket, we win the game. We blow Tennessee out. If they rattle him we lose the game. It's simple as this.
Yeah.
Aguilar,
I hope y'all beat.
Aguilar,
I hope y'all
Joy,
beat. I hope y'all beat the shit out of Tennessee.
listen to this. Joy Aguilar never played a real away game in front of more as 15,300 people, and this was at Marshall. He doesn't even know what cowbells mean, and this game is sold out. 65,000 cowbells. I think he throws at least 2 picks, at least.
Yeah,
And they will have.
I don't think he's a
and
great
they will-
quarterback.
Aguilar is a good quarterback. He's not great. He's good.
No,
a
I
great
said he's
quarterback.
not a great quarterback.
Yeah. We have right now in the SEC no great quarterback, not a single one.
Well, we had one.
Who? Don't say Sellers.
No.
And
Played
don't
for Oklahoma.
say Nussmeier.
No, played for Oklahoma, and he just got some kind of finger injury, and he's going through surgery.
You mean Mattia?
Yeah.
Okay, and Mattia played 4 games.
Well,
Three
through 4
of them
games, he
against-
looked great to me.
Okay. Do you saw Ty Simpson the last 2 weeks? He completed 48 out of 50 passes, or 46 out of 48. So with a passer rating 2,900, and he had 1,200 touchdowns and 17,000 yards against FSU. He did shit, and Mattia didn't play a single good team so far, not a single one. Auburn is not a good football team.
No, Auburn's not good.
Auburn is not good. So, and we will see if when Mattia faces the first real defense, like a Georgia, LSU, whatever, even Florida. Florida has a top defense, but they have no offense. They have DJ throwaway, but the defense for Florida is legit, absolutely legit. We will see how Mattia does against these guys. I mean, Oklahoma was terrible last year with Arnold. So, and he will not be better at Auburn. And Mattia is a mega step in the right direction. It's the same. By the way, Tennessee. I called in a Tennessee show and asked them why they don't pay their bills to UCLA. They should send UCLA to extra million. I mean, they sent their 4 million super bust to UCLA, get a baller in return in Aguilera, and spared 1.5 million in NIL.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they should send UCLA a little bit money.
No, I
It's
mean,
crazy.
yeah.
Ain't
Look here,
gonna
buddy.
happen.
We got to roll on. What do you think about South Carolina and Kentucky this weekend?
What do I?
What do you think about South Carolina
Fears
and Kentucky?
Kentucky. Yeah, if South Carolina fears Kentucky, you will lose the game. As simple as that. Kentucky will roll into Columbus and run the ball. They will not throw the ball. They run the ball and hope the defense hold up. So, and Sellers looked awful last week. I mean, minus 9 yards. We talked about this.
He threw for over 300 yards. How did he look awful?
He looked not good.
He didn't run the ball. He made a few mistakes and had some missed throws, and he got sacked a few times. But he threw for over 300 yards. So how did he look awful?
I know that. But Zelos is all what you have. He has to carry the team. Like in 2014, Dak Prescott has to carry Mississippi State. And he couldn't do it in the game against Alabama. our Dak
Get
Prescott
that. I
is your
get that.
Lenore Sellers.
Listen, I'm not a sunshine pumper at all. But you can't say that Sellers looked awful when he threw for over 300 yards coming off a concussion. And yeah, maybe he slid or pulled up on some runs. But I mean, wouldn't you pull up on some runs when you just suffered a concussion?
Yet, if you're not 100%, don't play. Simple as that. It's college football. These are paid professionals. Sellers makes $2.5 million at South Carolina, at least. He's a millionaire. He gets paid royal money.
1.2 million from the school. Just so
Yeah,
you know. But
I
know he makes more. I know he makes more than that. But at the end of the day, you talk about Dak Prescott. He makes about $20 million a year, and he looks like shit on Sundays. So
Dak makes way more, and he's a shit show deluxe.
Yeah, but if you don't have a line to block for you, and you can't establish a run game, and you throw for over 300 yards, don't say he looks like shit. Because in my opinion, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Because everybody knows, especially the NFL, they look at what the hell you playing behind. They look at a team that has no damn line and has no damn running game. And if you throw 300 yards, that's pretty, to me, with no turnovers, I call that successful. I'm sorry.
I mean, we will see. Sellers has to carry this team against Kentucky. As simple as that.
He is the backbone of our team. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
I agree with you there. Is he the Sellers that we saw last year? No, not yet. But he wasn't through the first 4 games last year either. As a matter of fact, he didn't even play to the 5th game. His first full game, I think.
I know.
So
but, if you want to,
how many quarterbacks threw for over 300 yards last Saturday? They played a conference flow.
I don't know. But
look at it. Big Barney Ross.
If you want to win games, Sellers has to be Superman.
No, if we want to win games, we need to run the damn ball.
Have you running backs? I mean, last year you had one and you won games. You had a real running back last year.
Well, we got 2 on the roster right now, but they ain't got the time that they should have gotten.
Exactly.
And that's the problem. The damn offensive line and the 2 running backs we got that are studs. Oscar Attaway is one of them. They ain't got to get. Hey, Oscar got the damn carries playing against Virginia Tech. Sure did. Look what happened. But for whatever reason, I don't know why he's not being put in. Who makes that damn call?
Schuler.
But I guarantee you, he'd at least chip that boy coming through the line the other day that sacked damn Sellers on the 2-yard line in 1st and goal. I can promise you that.
Yeah. But if Schuler doesn't work, you have to cut him after the season. If he's not the man. You
cannot blame it on the play caller when you have no line to block. Don't give it. Listen. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you that I'm a Schuler fan, okay?
Yeah.
But let's talk about football. Y'all want to talk about football? Let's talk about football. Let's just talk about football. Schuler is smart enough to know he learned real quick in the first drive of the game that our offensive line was not doing their job. Our running back wasn't doing his damn job. Okay? So I need to change my game plan in a snap. And that's what he did. And you know what? We threw for over 300 yards, 18 for 28 for 302 yards.
Yeah.
And we were in contention to win in a game that we should have never been in contention to win in the damn 4th quarter.
Yeah.
So all you on that damn fire Schuler, y'all need to get off that damn bus because those wheels have come off, okay? That is ignorant. that is not knowing football, right now our problem is the offensive line, tackling, and football fundamentals 101, shooting yourselves in the foot, and too many damn penalties. That's what's killing us. All three of what I just said.
Yep.
Schuler is the offensive coordinator or only the play caller?
Both.
Okay. So, and he is year one there in South Carolina, or he's longer there? I don't know.
What'd you
How
say?
long
Is
is
he
Schuler? How long is Schuler in South Carolina?
This is his second
How
year.
long?
He was an analysis
Oh,
last year.
okay. I mean, I see it on Mississippi State. We had an absolute terrible team after Arnett got fired and Levy took over, and we brought 60 new players in because we are nowhere near in competition with anyone. We are absolute horrible on both lines. So, and we brought in an offensive line coach, and he didn't work.
Okay, stop. Let me stop you right there. Sugar don't hire nobody. Sugar don't fire nobody. Okay? That's above his pay grade, brother. Above his pay grade.
This is Beamer or the AD.
No, it ain't even AD. It's Beamer. It ain't AD. The AD hires the head coach. Okay? The AD don't hire no damn assistants. Now he might check off on it, but he don't hire a damn soul. He don't recruit a damn soul either, as far as players or coaches either.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we all want to blame Shula. We got a 4 games. That's it. With a line that cannot block and everybody's calling for his head. I disagree with the shit out of everybody. Let me tell you why. Because he did not hire the offensive line coach. He didn't hire the running backs coach. He didn't hire the damn tight ends coach. He didn't hire the wide receivers coach. He inherited what he's got. He was smart enough to turn a shit show into in contention to win a game that we shouldn't even been in with over 100 yards in penalties with -9 yards rushing. So if you know football, I'm sorry. If you disagree with what I'm saying, you're wrong. Now, I ain't always right, but very rarely am I wrong. Now, I'm telling you facts, and these are facts.
Yeah, I'm here to listen. I mean, that's why I'm asking. So, and you are the insider. You tell me, and I listen. It's all fine.
No, I mean, I'm not mad at you, but at the end of the day, my rant is everybody wants to fire Shula. Well, let me ask you this question. Let me ask anybody who wants to listen this damn question. Okay? Yeah. How many offensive coordinators have y'all not called for their damn head after a year or two or halfway through their first damn year other than Steve Spurrier? Nobody called for Steve Spurrier's head or G.A. Mangus's head. Why? Because Steve Spurrier called the calls. Right or wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Nobody can say that I'm wrong. If you don't have a line to block, if you've got a piss poor offensive line and you piss poor offensive line coach and running backs rotation is bullshit, what the hell is the man supposed to do?
Yeah. It's, as I said, this is the same with Mississippi State. We had nobody to work with, and but you have to at least to see over a stretch of the season, let's say the first 6 games, you have to see progress, that the running backs get better or the defensive line gets better or the secondary gets better. And with Mississippi State, the case was the lines getting not better, they're getting worse. We lost by 150 to Arkansas at home, 55 to whatever it was. You can't lose to freaking Arkansas at home by 55.
Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you, TRD, anybody in here, this question. and we're going to have to run so we can go into more
Yeah,
details, okay? But let me ask you this question. The greatest offensive hire in the last few years, what was his name? Do you know who it was? And I'm not talking about South Carolina. The greatest offensive mind in football, what was his name? His name was Garrett Riley.
What?
Garrett Riley. How the hell is he looking at Clemson right now? But ain't nobody calling for his head, are they? Nope. I ain't heard it. No. But South
the
Carolina
greatest.
fans, oh shit, we got somebody to blame, but it ain't the head coach. It's not the head coach.
The greatest offensive minds, I would say, in the last years or the last year. Last year. You can call me crazy. Mullen is up there. Lincoln Riley is up there. Sarkisian.
Now, how's he working? How's he working out at Southern Cal? How's he working out at Southern Cal?
And
where's Dan Mullen at? He was sitting on the toilet bowl up until where's he coaching at all?
UNLV
State somewhere. Where's he coaching at?
Yeah, in UNLV.
Yeah, UNLV.
Okay, well I was close. You're Las Vegas. Yeah, a team that nobody knows.
Nope, we lost Finn.
I'm sorry I went on a rant, but I'm sick and tired of this. Everybody, the man. Listen, do I think he's great? Hell no. Do I think he's done he did his best offensive play calling last weekend. And at the end of the day, why are we calling for heads of people trying to make us better instead of the ones that's really responsible? We all need to be holding Shane Beamer responsible because he's the head coach. He's the CEO.
Yep.
99% of all football fans are hot-headed. We are fans. We are crazy. We are retarded.
No, you're right. We all are retarded.
Barney, we are all mega retarded. I tell you what. Let's say Kentucky comes tomorrow to South Carolina and blow you out, let's say 45-10. You will lose your mind.
Oh, yeah.
So
no, I'm going to tell you what I'll do. I won't do a damn thing but get on here every Monday night, every Friday night, and every Saturday, and I'll scream to the top of my lungs that I don't have no more voice, which I'm close to right now because you got me all kind of upset. And I'll tell you we need to fire everybody on the damn staff and start over. That's what I'll tell you.
Yeah. So and if South Carolina blows Kentucky out 35-3, the Kentucky fans will lose their mind outside of Barney. And you know why? Barney don't take it too serious. Barney is different.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand. I mean, let's you want to be honest here. Let's be honest. Let's just put the facts down here. Okay. What the hell has South Carolina ever done? Seriously.
The same as Mississippi. Nothing.
What the hell has South Carolina ever done? So why do we think as fanatics, as fans, because that's what we are, fanatics.
Yep.
Why do we think we need to fire a man just like we need to fire Dow Loggins, Marcus Satterfield, what was Dingleberry before him, under Muschamp, what was his name? Kurt Roper.
Yeah, Roper.
We ain't had a damn offensive coordinator that we didn't want to fire. Okay.
I can tell you what you did.
Why do we think we are righteous enough to sit here and call for a man's job when the glaring issues is the offensive line? Okay, that's the glaring issue.
Yeah.
But why are we always call for the offensive coordinator's job? And what the hell have we done? We won 9 games. 9.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
We didn't play in the SEC title. We didn't get in the damn playoffs. Who in the hell elected you, anybody else, good enough to make that damn decision that you know better than anybody else? But listen, do I agree with the ridicule on Beamer about the offensive line coach, the position coaches? Absolutely, because this has been going on and on and on.
Yeah.
Okay, this has been going on and on and on.
I make you
But
a
at
happy
the end
man.
of the day, who in the hell gave you a crown, you or anybody listening, a damn crown to decide that our offensive coordinator after 4 games, 4, needs to go? Okay, everybody talks about, well, we don't do it. Because we don't want to put it out there because of recruiting. Bullshit. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Because you hollering for a new offensive coordinator hurts recruiting. So y'all need to shut the hell up. All of you. All of you. Y'all want to preach that recruiting and the kids. Well, you know what? You're guilty of your damn self. You're guilty of your damn self.
Yeah.
No different than Clemson. Clemson hollered, Dabo's done. You know what? The only reason why y'all are down on Dabo, because he gave you a reason. He gave you championships. That's why before Dabo, y'all wasn't shit. And without Dabo, you won't be shit no more either. Shut up.
Okay, deal maker. I make you feel better. 2 things. The first one, you won a thing. You beat our asses in the national championship, lady hoops, 4 years ago. After we ended the UConn winning streak, 111 games. And if we don't beat UConn, you get your ass beat by UConn. You should thank us and send me some money. First
Definitely
one.
do.
And the second one is, good morning, Jerry. And the second one is, every college football fan is a head coach. Never
Bullshit.
forget
I ain't no damn head coach. I ain't making $8 million a year. But at the end of the day,
like
you're right.
head coach.
I think I know where you're going with this. Hey, Dawn Staley lost a few games last year. Ain't nobody calling for her damn job already.
Ain't nobody going to.
I mean, it's just, at Mississippi State, the Tennessee coach yelled at us, damn Cowboys. Last year, he didn't say a word about the Cowboys. Because
I just get tired. I just get tired of the shenanigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell? Since 2000, what? Shit. 13, 12, 13, 14. What the hell has South Carolina done? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing in football.
Yeah.
And here's a damn Tiger fan. He's a friend of mine down right there.
I know him.
Going on here. I can't talk shit to him.
Why not?
Because we ain't done shit. But they want to fire their damn coach. Hey, I'll take their damn coach. I'll take his ass. I'll take it.
You can at least say that we suck this year. I'll give you that.
Y'all do something this year. Yeah. Hey, honestly, we can hold hands and skip down the street and sing that.
We can. Yep. November, the battle of the 5 and 7, maybe 4 and 8 teams. Can't wait.
You know what I thought about the other day? And I don't know if Kale's on here or not. But you know how y'all on the Pick'em challenge, I would assume.
Yeah.
You know how he gives the Kale Hall a shitter every week. Yeah. South Carolina Clemson's gonna be the shitter.
If we keep it up, it will be. Yeah, and it should be. It should be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but I heard what you were saying earlier, and I have a couple of games. 75% of my family South Carolina fans. Some of them talk like. No offense, some of them talk like South Carolina football has this outstanding history and tradition. And every time I'm like, what have you done?
Where and when? Please send me that history book because I've never read it.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you won 9 games. That's good. You weren't supposed to last year. He overperformed. Definitely. He's a good coach. But at the same time, I'm like, you won 9 games. You haven't played in a championship. You were close to the playoffs last year, but you didn't make it. Like, pump the brakes just a little bit.
Hey, and listen, and I'm going to say this. Now, making $8 million a year as a head coach. Now, you're somewhat of a politician, right?
You kind of
When you
have to
become a
be.
head coach.
Kind of have to be. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So part of your job is to win games. That's the biggest part of it. But the other part of it is to bring money into the program so you can win games.
Correct.
So Shane Beamer has done both of those for this program.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has brought more money in than we ever had brought in. We won 9 games, and we were on the cusp of a playoff last year.
Yeah.
But that cusp was we lost to LSU, Ole Miss, and Alabama.
Right.
And then he became
3 good teams. Well, LSU, but 2 good teams and a below average LSU team.
But then he became, at playoff time, the damn politician. You name one team in the damn country that wants to face us right now. I'll tell you, I talked to all of them. Not a single team in the country wants to play us. Then you go out there and lay a damn egg against Illinois. Guess what? You look stupid.
Well, I'm going to say what certain Gamecocks. You know what? That was a meaningless game. Everybody opted out. So.
Mike, don't bring that shit to me.
I know. Oh, yeah.
By the way,
don't bring that shit
Illinois.
to me. Why
Did you
play
saw
the game? If a ball game's meaningless, why the hell we play them then?
Why are any starters playing in it?
Yeah, I mean, why are we playing them? Why does the school get, $4 or $5 million damn check? Why the hell do we play them?
That's why they play. They get money for the school.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Did someone saw Illinois last week play?
Oh,
yeah.
I watched the full game. And the freaky thing is, I have a buddy. He's Indiana fan, and he told me last Sunday that the younger brother of the Mendoza, Fernando Mendoza, he has a younger brother. He's a redshirt freshman on the Indiana team, and
Right.
he said, it's not my words. He said the younger brother is 5 times better as the older guy, the starting quarterback. He's 5 times better, but he's a redshirt. If that's true, the Big Ten is in for a long ride. Indiana is coming, and they put money in this team. And
They do.
Signetti, I hate this guy. Signetti is as cookie as it gets. Google me, I won everywhere. But the guy backs it up. And what they did last week to Illinois, and Illinois is not a bad football team. They are an average to a decent football team. But you put a 60 burger on them in no time.
Well, my wife's from
Wow.
about 2 miles outside of Bloomington. So I go to Southern Indiana 2-3 times a year, but she don't really care about football. But every time I mention it to her, oh, that's great. So I'm like, I'm just going to stop.
I tell you what, Ohio State don't want to play Indiana this year.
I
They
think
have
we did that last year, and Ohio State beat them.
Did they play this year?
I don't know. That's a good question, Chuck.
I'll
don't
look it
know.
up real quick. Let's see.
But I was really impressed. And this was the most impressive win so far this year, what I saw. Outside of this Florida State Alabama game. This was quite interesting.
Mendoza turned his career around because at California, he wasn't anything special. Not at all.
No. Mattia was nothing special at Appalachian State.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all know what? I just jumped back in. I was listening to y'all the whole time. I had to take a pause for the call. But I want to bring this up. A lot of South Carolina fans, they want to say, well, he doesn't do such and such because it might hurt recruiting. Okay. I understand the optics of recruiting and the optics of having a staff that's been a part of your staff for years. But let me ask you this question. I want everybody that has that opinion to put the shoe on the other foot. And what I mean by that is this. Am I a fanatic? Absolutely. Do I love football? Almost as much as I love deer hunting and duck hunting and fishing. Pretty damn, all of those are pretty damn tight. Okay. Pretty damn tight. There's very few things I'm scared of in life. Very few things. I got a boy of my own. And he's a pretty damn good little football player, okay? Running back last year. Took a couple to the house. Broke some ankles on the way doing it.
You go to Lake City?
Turpville. But at the end of the day, if my boy right now was 16, 17, 18 years old, which he's not, and he said, Daddy, Shane Beamer came to see me, or Mike Shula, or whoever the hell's on the staff. I don't give a damn. Just whatever name it is. They offered me a scholarship to go run football for South Carolina. I would be ecstatic because that is our family school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is our school. We've been fanatics of that school all my life. My daddy, longer. My daddy's 72 years old. Had season tickets since the 80s. You know what I look at him? Because he's my son now. That's my flesh and blood. That is my boy. Okay? The Lord gave him to me and his mama. I'd look at him and say, son, I ain't real damn sure because you're going to get your ass killed because we ain't got no line to block. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so you got to put the shoe on the other foot. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, if this is going to go further than college, I mean, yeah, you get a free education. I appreciate the hell out of that because it ain't going to cost mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't want my boy to get killed neither. You know?
Yeah. And Indiana does not play Ohio State this year. So
Okay. They either play Penn State or Michigan. I'm sure
they do. They play both of them, Penn State and Michigan. So, well, no, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong damn schedule. That's Ohio State. Indiana.
I mean, it
but
doesn't
my
matter.
point to that was, and I'm not promoting this chewing tobacco. I'm sorry, I held that up in front of the camera. I was about to put one in my mouth. But my point to it was, if it's all about recruiting, then think about, and I know, and don't take this the wrong way, I know there's a lot of families, young men, even women, that don't have a mom and dad at the house, okay? And I get it. But at the end of the day, if you look at it as a parent, as a young recruit, 17, 18, 16, 17-year-old kid, wanting to go to college, play in the SEC, Division I football, and you're running the ball or you're a damn quarterback, how in the hell can you go, yeah, that's where I want to go? You can't do it because the kid they're not going to be the best of themselves because of the line issues we've had. And y'all are not going to get me off this mountaintop. The line issues is the damn problem. And Beamer being loyal is the damn problem.
Yep.
I know all about coaches being loyal. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is Atkins. It is Teasley.
Mm-hmm.
We got a guy on staff right now between him and Eric Wolford had the best two offensive lines in years, in succession of years, as coaches than we've ever had in the history of the South Carolina Gamecocks. And he's coaching tight ends. Make that make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Make that make sense to me.
I hope Mississippi State, when Arkansas fires Pittman, Levy calls up Pittman and says, come over here. Take our O-line, you get $3 million or whatever you want, and you coach up our O-line.
O-line and D-line is what wins games. Skilled players come and go, okay?
I mean, Pittman is the best O-line coach there is.
Let me ask y'all this question. Andy Reid Anybody want to argue with me? He's not the best coach in the NFL. Best coach in the NFL. You know how he does it.
I have no clue for NFL. I have no clue.
Okay, it's not because of his quarterback. Now his quarterback does some amazing things, but it's not because of his quarterback. It's because of his damn offensive line. His quarterback can do what the hell he wants to do because if offensive line, his tight ends, and his damn receivers know that their quarterback's going to have time and they got the chemistry with each other. That's called practicing. They have the chemistry to know when he's struggling and he points here, there, and yonder, they know what the hell to do. That's called coaching, my friend. Coaching.
Yeah. I mean, we had some good head coaches for a long time in college. I mean, Bobby Bowden at FSU, Saban, Bill Bryant, Spurrier,
Joe Paterno.
There were some good coaches, and these guys coached 20, 25 years because
you got to throw Lou Holtz in
they were ahead of time.
Yeah.
Or here, the Miami guy, Jimmy Johnson.
Yep.
So
he
won a championship at Miami and went to Dallas and won three Super Bowls.
You know why? Because that was a different era. That was a different era.
Yeah.
And he would put foot in everybody's ass. He didn't give a damn whether you was a college player or a damn professional player. He put foot in your ass.
Can't do that now.
You can't do it.
This is the reason Nick Saban retired, because he can't yell at the players anymore. Mm-hmm. Because if you yell at the third string linebacker, he says, "Coach, are you crazy? I'm transferring to Idaho or to South Carolina or to Mississippi State. I'm out of here. You are nuts."
Yep.
And the coaches have no rights anymore. There are no rules.
Splevin, I have an issue. Number one with that, even though it's reality. But the second issue I have, why in the hell does our offensive line refer to their coach by his first name?
I heard that. I saw that too.
Mm-hmm.
That don't happen, Bubba. That I ain't never called. As a matter of fact, my sister, one of my sisters, is married to the son of my football head coach. And to this day, I call him coach. To this day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he's an old man. But to this day, I call him coach. And he always says, "Call me by my first name." No, sir.
No. Yeah, it's that lack of respect that's in the world today. And I said it in many videos. You know, I brought that up when I first heard them talking about Lonnie this and Lonnie that. I was like, these players don't respect him. They think he's just one of the buddies, one of the guys they go out drinking with on the weekend or whatever, the weekdays or whatever.
Yeah. And
they got no respect for him. And TRD, he was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Marine Corps. And
you don't use first names.
No, it's Sergeant, Corporal, Staff Sergeant, Gunny, whatever.
Yep.
You don't call him Bob or John or whatever. No, you get your teeth kicked in.
That's right.
Well,
my dad-in-law
if you go through
40
the
years in the Air Force.
If you go through the law enforcement academy like I did, no, I never went through, the Marines by no means, but at the end of the day, we have cadres. I didn't even know what their damn first name was.
No.
Yeah. Right.
I had no idea what their first name was. Because at the end of the day, when you piss one of them off, it's mind over matter. Obviously, we all know that. It's mind over matter.
Yeah.
But you would have people that pissed them off because they were slack-assing. Even when
I got out of the Marine Corps and I kept in touch with my buddies, I'd still call them by their last name.
Yeah, I mean, but
I felt weird calling them Jeff or Bob or Rob. I just felt weird.
Yeah, I mean, but when somebody screwed up, the whole team suffered. It wasn't one person. We all suffered.
That's also the same in the Marine Corps.
Yeah. When they tell you to go over there, when they tell you to go over there and get in the damn sand and roll around and make yourself a sugar baby for 3 hours, you went and made yourself a sugar baby, and you didn't ask no damn questions.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we didn't blame that guy. We just told him, "Hey, don't do that no more, man.
Right.
Don't do that no. We're behind you. We got you. We got your back." But a lot of people don't understand it is mind over matter. Again, like I've told you before, there's very few things in life I'm scared of. But when you go through that type of training, what is the difference between pain and discomfort? There's a huge difference, and that's what people don't realize. Okay, pain is something you can't control.
Yeah,
pain
hurts.
is something you can't control. Discomfort you can control.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody makes you discomfortable and it causes pain, then that's mental.
Right.
That's mental. But if somebody stabs a knife in you, now that is pain. You know what I mean? But if somebody puts you in an aspect of life, whether it be crawling through a ditch for 7 hours a night in 2 foot of water at 42 degrees, that is called discomfort. That is not called pain.
Right.
And if you can understand the mental aspect of what they're trying to do and accept it and overcome what they're trying to break you, then you'll come out smelling rosy. But if you can't accept it, then you're going to fail out.
Yep.
Nope. But I said all that to say this. What part of pain and discomfort are any of these players put in anymore? Let me answer that for you. 0.
Bro. Yeah. 0.
I tell you a story. As I said before, my dad-in-law is from Mississippi, was from Mississippi. He passed away. He was an old man. And he was 40 years in the Air Force. I never, ever called him by his first name. It was sir or dad.
Right.
Never, ever. And I knew this man for over 40 years. For way over 40 years. It was dad or sir.
Sven, you married?
I was married. My wife passed away. She had leukemia and passed away. Yeah, it's okay.
She was from Mississippi?
No. My dad-in-law was for 40 years in Germany. For near 40 years. I think it was 38 or something like that. Stationary, and then he retired, and he died in Berlin, and they have a family grave in Tupelo in Mississippi, and we brought the ashes there, and his family grave is there, and my cousin lives there with her husband in our house, and their 2 kids, and in the backyard is the family graves, and there he is now.
All right, gentlemen, I got to get off.
And by the way, he was a Mississippi State alum, and that's why my son had to go to Mississippi State. That was the reason. Okay. And that's why I'm a Mississippi State fan and not a South Carolina fan.
Well, that's fine.
Or a Clemson fan. Yeah. But I'm happy with that. I mean, Mississippi State, they are good people. It's a loyal fan base. We are not many, but we are loyal. And Mississippi State, we always make the playoffs in baseball, or most of the times, 90%. We always make the playoffs in hoops, 90% of the times, and we stink in football. I mean, South Carolina, lady hoops, always in the playoffs. But football, you never see a playoff, and you never will see a playoff. That's a fact. And if Double retires, it's the same with Clemson. When Double is gone, they never will see a playoff again. Without Double, Clemson is like South Carolina or like Mississippi State.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so,
all right, Sven. I think I'm going to call it a night too, man. I'm tired.
Yeah. I wish you good night.
I appreciate you hanging out with us and coming on, and you're welcome to come back anytime.
Yeah.
Terry Riddell had some issue.
I will watch the Virginia
Was
Florida
that?
game and the TCU game. It's 4:30 here,
All right.
a.m.
Dang, oh, yeah, I know. So, but appreciate you and have a good, I guess, rest of your
yeah,
night, morning.
yeah. I
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's going to be the end of tonight's show. Had a good show. Appreciate everybody stopping by. TRD, thank you for hanging out with us on here. And Dealmaker and Slim. You can always tell when a Mississippi State fan brings his girlfriend, there's tobacco juice on both sides of the truck. Oh, man. Okay, PJ's father-in-law is an alumni of Mississippi State, loyal. That's all alumni should. Exactly. But anyway, if you didn't catch the beginning of the show, go catch the beginning of it. Make sure everybody, like I said, before you get out of here, make sure you hit that like button, the thumbs up. It helps out the channel, pushes it out there for more people to see. We're on to Kentucky tomorrow night, so make sure if you can, if you want to, come hang out tomorrow night at 7:45. Myself and the deal maker will be here reacting to the South Carolina Kentucky game. Should be a good game. Or I'm looking forward to it to be a good game. I hope so anyway. Hopefully South Carolina can fix what's broken and we can do some good things tomorrow night. But like I said, if you didn't watch the beginning of the show, go back and watch it. Not for the clicks or the likes or anything like that, but there was a good message at the beginning of it. I don't want to go back through it again, but go check it out. Yeah, so with that being said, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.